Hannah was a woman who deeply desired a family. Sadly, she was unable to have children. This broke her heart every day. She longed for a child to love and cherish. Hannah was married to a man named Elkanah. Elkanah loved Hannah very much. However, he also had another wife named Peninnah. Peninnah had children, which made Hannah's situation even more painful. Hannah yearned for a child of her own. She felt empty and incomplete. Her pain was deep, a constant ache in her heart. Hannah longed for the day when she would finally hold a child in her arms. It was a constant reminder that she was different. She wanted nothing more than to experience the joy of motherhood. Yet, it seemed like an impossible dream. Peninnah was incredibly insensitive to Hannah's feelings. She often taunted and mocked her for not having children. This made Hannah's pain even worse. Hannah felt humiliated and belittled. Peninnah's cruelty made Hannah feel like she was less of a woman. Hannah's heart ached. She didn't understand why she was being punished. What had she done to deserve this? The pain was unbearable. Hannah's faith was tested every single day. She felt like she was being punished. Hannah didn't understand why God had not blessed her with children. She wondered what she had done wrong. Hannah felt hopeless and lost. One day Hannah went to the temple. This was a special place where people went to pray. It was a sacred space. Hannah was desperate for a miracle. She poured out her heart to God. Hannah wept bitterly, her tears flowing freely. Her heart was heavy with sorrow. Hannah's faith gave her the strength to keep going. She never gave up hope. She believed that God would answer her prayers. She confessed her deepest fears and anxieties. Hannah pleaded with God to bless her with a child. She promised to dedicate her child to God's service. Hannah vowed that her child would serve God all the days of his life. Hannah's prayer was different. It wasn't filled with eloquent words. Hannah's prayer was raw and honest. It was a mother's desperate plea. She spoke from the depths of her soul. Hannah believed in the power of prayer. She knew that God heard her cries. Hannah trusted that God would answer her in his perfect timing. She didn't ask for wealth or fame. Hannah simply wanted a child. This desire consumed her thoughts. She knew that only God could grant her this miracle. Section 5. Misjudged and misunderstood. Eli was the priest at the temple. He saw Hannah praying so fervently. He noticed her lips moving but didn't hear any words. Eli thought Hannah was drunk. He approached her with concern. Eli gently questioned her about her behavior. Eli had no idea what she was going through. He made a judgment based on appearances. Eli quickly realized his mistake. Hannah was startled by Eli's accusation. She explained that she was not drunk. Hannah shared the depths of her sorrow with Eli. She told him about her longing for a child. Section 6. The promise fulfilled. Eli listened patiently to Hannah. He felt compassion for her situation. Eli realized that Hannah was a woman of great faith. He blessed her and sent her on her way. Eli told Hannah that God had heard her prayer. He assured her that God would grant her request. Hannah was overjoyed. She left the temple feeling hopeful for the first time in years. Hannah felt a sense of peace that she hadn't felt in a long time. She knew that God had heard her prayer. Hannah trusted that God would fulfill his promise. She was excited to finally experience the joy of motherhood. Section 7. Unwavering faith in God. Hannah's story is a testament to the power of prayer. She shows us that God hears our cries for help. God cares about our deepest desires. He wants to bless us beyond measure. Hannah teaches us the importance of perseverance. We should never give up on our dreams, even when things seem impossible. God can do anything. We just need to trust in him. Her faith was unwavering. Hannah's story teaches us the importance of trusting in God's timing. It's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. We must remember that God's ways are higher than our ways. Section 8. Timelessness of Hannah's story. Hannah's story is still relevant today. Many people struggle with infertility. Others face ridicule and judgment. Hannah's story gives us hope. It reminds us that God is still in the miracle-working business. Hannah's story shows us the importance of empathy and compassion. We should never judge others before we know their story. You never know what someone else is going through. We need to be kind and understanding. Hannah's story is a powerful reminder that God is faithful. He keeps his promises. We can trust him no matter what. Section 9. Finding hope and strength. If you are facing a difficult situation, don't give up hope. Turn to God in prayer. He will give you the strength to keep going. Trust that God has a plan for your life. His ways are perfect. Have faith and know that God is working everything out for your good. Remember Hannah's story and be encouraged. You are not alone. God is with you every step of the way.